Hello and welcome to David's World. As you see, I've come to this island and this person wants me to buy this cake for £1 million. And he's begging and if you just see what he's just asked. But he wants to show me something else, so I'm going to follow him. But who's going to buy a cake worth 175 coins for £1 million? And I'll zoom in a bit so you can see. He wants someone to sell an aqua sword for 60k. Another totally ridiculous amount for how much time it takes to physically get the shards and the build, and it's just ridiculous. And there's no way someone's going to sell unless they've got a great number for the desert island key. It's just so much. All he wants is money, and he doesn't care if you're selling something at anywhere near the correct price or any type of price that's worth it. I thought I seen that he had another vendor machine over here. And what's the yellow one is there? But you just see these people who, there it is. Why has he got a vendor machine all the way over there? And how are you supposed to get to it? Now, since I'm here, since we're looking at the silly bits of what he's doing, we have 3 stone going through a cutting machine going into one chest which is full, like normal. We have 4 clays which are 10k each going once again into one box. We have 8 coal going into one box. We have coal, 3 coal and iron going through the smelter. As we say, you only need 1 coal to do it. So you see, he isn't stupid, because he is actually following someone's idea of making... Everything's now just went slow. Making this, even though his top one actually has no onions on it. There's no plants here. And you can't go back onto your ladder. Look at that. You can't attach yourself back to the ladder after you come off it. So he is getting onions. But the thing comes is that he has to stand to get them wherever he's hit the chest for the onions. Where's the chest? It must be below. Must be something underneath the island, because there is no exit to the chest there. I can't see how he gets to... but we have someone wanting people to buy things for ridiculously large amounts of money. I seen someone wanting to sell grass for £1 million. And we have a food processor for £1 million. Yep, that's okay. Buy a desert island key. See, he wants to buy that key for 850 coins when it's 80k. So that's probably nearer the price of what it should be. So let's go to somebody else. I don't have many people on this server, and that's a big problem, is that to get on servers with any people of any size, you just can't get on them because the server's not big enough. Right, so what are we doing? Buy shards for 5k, buy wheat seed for 30, buy clay for 50. All quite reasonable. Although the aqua shards have come down, they're probably now maybe 1 or 2 and not 5 anymore. Because then, if you compare, you need 200 of these to be able to make the sword. And that's not all you need to make the sword. So we'll go back home and I'll show you. There's the sword. So you need 200 at 5k, then 2 pearl. And pearl has become a lot more harder to get, and the price of those that people are selling are well over 100k, going in some cases to 200. I've seen some ridiculous prices for these things being sold. But that's all the visits I've got, unless I can get some more visits to some other islands. And we'll see how they're doing for pricing of items.